Uh-oh.
How's it going, everyone? This is the No Lives Remaining podcast. I'm Everett.
I'm Adam.
And we're back today on Thursday, the 27th of August, to bring you a brand new podcast. Adam, what is our topic today?
Today's topic is, if you were a diplomat for an alien, to an alien race, what would you show them of Earth?
A diplomat from what country? Or would we be like a worldwide thing, or would I be like, because I feel like...
You would represent the UN or just Earth.
I was about to say, because if I was the U.S., they'd be like, all right, we need you to find out everything you can about them, then get them somehow unconscious so that we can dissect their brains.
I think they would just shoot them if they wanted to.
I don't know if they'd shoot them until they like got enough info out of them.
Yeah.
Then they would shoot them, and then they'd
dissect
them and use their parts to like try and further their military prowess.
Okay, let's just say that's off the table, and the aliens have... Basically, the aliens have arrived, they've got killer death rays, they've already destroyed the moon, and they're pointing it at Earth. And then they're saying, show us a good time, or we're going to blow you up.
Show us a good time. So,
no
okay,
pressure.
now I'm imagining kind of the Mars Attacks aliens, like the
Probably.
like, would they be like that scary looking, or would they be kind of the friendly like South Park aliens, like moo moo?
I'd say somewhere in between.
In between. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're not like super scary, but we know that they could kill us.
Yes. So you don't really know anything about them or what they like or anything like that. So you have to kind of guess what would entertain them and stuff. So what would you show them to show them that Earth has some really interesting things about it?
Well,
and deserves
naturally,
not to be blown up.
Naturally, the first place I'd take them is like a strip club or a whorehouse. No, I'm just kidding. It depends on what time of year, because it'd be hilarious if like you just took them to San Diego Comic-Con or something and just like, these are the brightest people out here. They'd be like, oh god, we're leaving. No,
but people would think they were in costume.
Well, here's a question for you while I ponder that.
Okay.
Would you tell, like, let's say, okay, I don't know how many people know that these aliens came.
Right.
But would you try and keep it secret for, like, only your government to know? Or would you tell, like, the world, like, aliens exist? Or would you keep it secret?
As a diplomat, your instructions would be that you had to basically entertain the aliens. If that means going out in public and everything, then so be it.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to, like, cry it from the rooftops or anything.
Okay.
So, what your country actually wants depends on who they are, basically. But
right.
that's not your job to worry about.
Because, again, the U.S. would probably stick them in, like, an Area 51 style, like,
exactly
5,000 meters under the ground bunker. Like, even to do friendly stuff. But I feel like I'd want to tell everyone. I feel like I'd just, like, go on, like, the Today Show or something. Just be like, hey, everyone, this is Mookla. He comes from the planet Krypo. I don't know. I feel like...
He's a big celebrity, though.
Yeah. I feel like I'd want to take him to people that could, like, study him, but could tell him a lot about, like, maybe scientists.
So like a research university or something.
Yeah, something like that. Like it really depends on what the alien wants, right? Like if they say, you know, take me to your leader or whatever, you take him to to Bernie Sanders. No, I'm just kidding. To the next U.S. president or the Swedish prime minister or the UN leader or whatever, and then it's kind of up to them, like, to do whatever they want. But if like that leader assigned us to be like 100% contact with the alien, like we have to do everything, and then it depends on what the alien's most interested in, right? So if they're
True.
like, we want to see the inside of your butt, so we're gonna stick this probe in there, you just have to be like, okay. But if they were just like, show me the greatest places on Earth or something, and you could take them to like some of the cool, like maybe the pyramids, and they'd be like,
so you'd
wow,
show them ancient wonders and things.
Yeah, maybe like visit the 7 wonders of the world first and see what they think, and then kind of gauge the reaction. Like, I feel like if they went to the pyramids of Giza, there'd be so much trash and like people peddling their goods that they'd be like, wow, okay, we're leaving the planet.
I think they'd be like, oh, we've seen these, we built them.
Exactly. Have you found the Stargate yet?
No.
What if aliens came down and they were like, take me to your god? Just be like,
you'd have to pick one.
He's not in right now. I don't know. Like, it'd be interesting. I feel like you'd want to go. Like, I feel like a Comic-Con would be a good, like, maybe not a Comic-Con, but a convention that kind of houses all the people, like all different kinds of people, would be a good place to start.
So if not Comic-Con, which convention would you take them to?
Oh, definitely the adult video. No, I don't know.
Do you think they'd be interested in that?
They probably wouldn't understand that.
Species?
I don't think they would understand it. They'd be like, so why do some people wear clothes and some don't? I'd be like, well, because the people that wear clothes can't stop touching themselves when they see the people that don't.
Oh, no.
I don't know. What are your thoughts on this? Work me through like average day in your diplomacy here with the aliens.
Well, you'd probably want to keep them entertained, so maybe take them to a theme park or something.
Now, which theme park would you take them to? Like Disney World or Legoland?
I think Disney World would be okay, but they might get offended by like the new Star Wars rides and Star Wars Land they're going to make. Yeah, because there's so many aliens on there.
Do you think they'd understand that like Star Wars and stuff was supposed to be like representing outer space and space life?
I think they'd understand it's supposed to be space, but they might be offended by our idea of what aliens were.
Either that, or they'd be like, "Oh yeah, Jedis."
Oh, yeah, I am one.
Wait, what? Yeah, we are called the Jedi.
That'd be cool. Wow, you captured our leader's likeness perfectly. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What if you went to like, would it be Disney World, or it'd be one of the theme parks where they had like the Despicable Me minions all over the place, and then the aliens were like, oh, these are obviously the intelligent beings on this planet. We're not going to talk to you anymore. We're going to talk to these, and they'll be like, oh yeah, these kind of remind me of the people on my planet.
They'd be like, wow, the young humans sure look different. They look like Tic Tacs. Look, they keep them in these capsules.
Yeah, either that or they'd
and
become
then they
wildly
consume them.
They'd become wildly obsessed with them and just like wear Minions t-shirt and apparel.
We must harbour all the Tic Tacs and take them back to our world to repopulate.
Do you think we would disease aliens, or do you think they would have the technology to...
I think they'd be careful enough going to another planet that they'd be okay. Like, in the same way, if we travelled somewhere, we'd have like atmospheric suits and things. Like, it would make sense if they'd do the same thing.
What would you do if the aliens came out and it was like started to rain and they just all of a sudden started dying because of the rain? No. Because that's what happens in like
they start melting.
Yeah. Either that or like the Earth's diseases kill aliens in like sci-fi movies.
Yeah. If that happened, I think it'd require a lot of sweeping up. But
okay, so that happens. It was kind of the alien was a diplomat himself. He ends up. It rains and it melts his body, and his mental connection with his planet like shows that he died in like the worst kind of pain, and all of a sudden they start like building an armada.
Yeah.
Like
So
that.
it'd be like 300, like killing
Exactly.
a
Yeah, this is rain. It's
Well,
killing you.
we'd just have to hide and hope they'd come down and get caught in the rain,
Yeah.
like the first one. They'd be like, "Wow, this weapon is unstoppable."
Now, what would you be interested? Let's say this alien has super advanced technology, and they're willing to kind of share technology, like how it works or like stuff. Like, what would you do first with their technology? Would you like cure like sickness, or would you cure like world hunger, or would you like build like a sweet new flat screen TV that you can like walk inside of?
Oh, there's only one answer to this. You get a real working lightsaber.
You and the lightsaber.
No one would do anything else.
Right.
No, if you were being nice, you would go and cure, well, hunger and sickness and all that kind of thing.
I feel like teleportation would be a cool thing. But then they'd have like a
That would actually
TSA.
be cool.
They'd have like a TSA running like teleportation paths, so you'd have to like get naked and they'd feel you up before you could teleport somewhere.
That's why they put probes in there. It's so they can teleport you.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
needs a probe first. And
Yeah,
then
well, yeah, I guess the alien technology could like scan your body without the pervy TSA people looking at your body.
So people would have the harsh choice, like, do you get a probe and then go on the teleporter, or do you go through the airports?
Right.
And I think people would pick the probe and the teleporter still.
Now, what would you do if the alien landed and they were like, so, take me to like your tastiest beings.
Take them to a chicken.
Right. Would you pick chicken?
Yeah.
I feel like I'd take them to India and I'd be like, these are cows.
Oh no.
No, maybe not India, but I'd take them to Texas and just be like, yeah, these are Angus beefs.
These are Texans. Help yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And they'd be like, oh, thank you. And they'd walk into the farm and eat like the farmer. Something like that.
Exactly. Oh dear.
Now, what would you do if like the alien landed and just wanted to have sex with like everything? How would you approach that alien?
I wouldn't.
Given that we understand that it wants to have sex with everything.
Okay.
Would you tell your government, yeah, we need to send this guy back? Or we just need to kill him and take his spaceship and like dissect the spaceship for the technology?
Yeah, I suppose your original suggestion would work best there. If you're a diplomat to that kind of thing.
Now, this kind of happened in District 9. You've seen District 9.
Yes, I have.
Do you think people would round them up and put them in like not concentration camps, but just kind of like slums?
Oh, of course not. Humans never treat people who are different any badly. No.
Yeah, exactly.
I think things would be if they came here to live, then there'd be some problems. If they came to visit, there would still be some problems because everyone hates tourists. So,
Now, if they said that they could grant you the like transformation into one of them, kind of like Wickus did in District 9, would you accept their offer, or would you just be like,
no, definitely not.
definitely not? What if they were like really cool aliens, like really buff looking dudes, like the Space Jam aliens?
Oh, right. I'd still probably not want to. What about you? Do you want to be an alien?
It depends. It depends on like what they can do. Like it would be, like if they lived extra long lives,
If they were like
immortal.
Superman,
right? And that's kind of what I mean. Like if they could breathe in space, or like transmute
and they have
stuff.
They have like superpowers on Earth because of our yellow sun.
Yeah. Like I feel like that would be interesting.
That wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, like you wouldn't necessarily have to give up your life. You just have to like confer with your significant other and family.
And it'd be fine. But from then on, you're controlled by the hive mind.
Yeah, either that or you like crave human flesh.
Yeah.
And you just basically become a vampire.
And go to Texas.
Yeah. Well, you start with Arizona and Alabama, and then you move to like
just sweep across America.
Yeah, you saved the good states for last.
It's like fly into Metropolis and save Lois Lane, and she'd be like, "Oh, thank you, Superman." You'd be like, "That's fine." Hump. Hump.
Now, what if an alien landed, like they had this really sick like flying saucer, and they landed, and we couldn't communicate? Like,
well, it's pimped out by Exhibit.
Yeah, like what if they're just like a goop? They're just like a like
like a blob.
like it, like it opens and it's just like a pink goop, and it like slides down the ramp, and it's just like sitting there, and it's trying to communicate like with you in some like weird like
bioluminescence or something.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, what is it? You know, and then, like I don't know what would you do in that situation?
That's a good question.
Would you just walk onto their ship, or would you even like?
You don't know what they can do.
I feel like people would like try and scoop them up into like a little beaker thing.
Put them in a tank.
Yeah.
Someone put them in a Pokeball because they'd look like Ditto.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm thinking. It'd be Ditto. And then you take them to Japan, and they'd be like, "Oh, this can turn into a little mouse." But, yeah.
We make $1 million.
We'd basically have started Pokemon.
Yeah. For reals.
For reals. Like the aliens like cause animals to like transform into actual Pokemon.
So what if it was more like Men in Black, and they were like huge insect things, and they looked like terrifying and stuff? And
I feel like we'd have to like form our own Men in Black, especially if they were hostile.
Yeah. Now this big horrible alien comes down, it's dripping acid from its mouth. It's got like mandibles and stuff, and you're the diplomat. And it's like, all I want is a hug. Would you give it a hug?
I'd have to put on like some kind of special hazmat suit, but I think I would. If that's all he wanted, and I didn't sense that I was going to be eaten by acid mandibles, I'd be like, yeah, give me like a space suit or something that'll protect me from acid and radiation. So I assume all aliens would be super radiated.
Yeah, I don't know.
Depends on like depends
where
on
they
biology.
grew up. Yeah,
where they grew up. Brooklyn.
Then in that case, yes, very, very radioactive.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Well, I think that's all I can really think about.
Yeah.
On that subject. I don't know about you. Is there anything else you wanted to say about that?
I think basically we shouldn't be diplomats.
Yeah.
I think that's what we've established.
We'll stick to podcasting because we're at least not
passable.
Very good at that.
Passable.
Yeah. Well, I really don't feel like I have a life after that conversation.
Exactly. Anyone watching this, if you have any ideas what you'd want to show aliens, then leave it in the comments.
Yeah, or you can tweet us at No Lives Podcast on Twitter. So thanks everyone for watching. I've been Everett.
I've been Adam.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
You slave. Fawn. Kill him.
Hey, watch out!